Hey, how's it going? This is Owen. I'm a CNET, and right here next to me is the brand new Saatva Contour5 Mattress. Saatva makes some of our favorite mattresses, including the Saatva Classic, but as far as I can tell, this is meant to be Saatva's answer to Tempur-Pedic. We're all expecting a very dense memory foam feel on this mattress. It's made entirely of foam layers, but we won't know until we take it out of the packaging. Now, normally, this thing does come with white glove delivery, so if you order this thing for yourself, it'll be set up, but, you know, we like to do it ourselves over here, so let's get it going. That's heavy. This thing is shockingly heavy for an all-foam bed. Just that easy foam are very dense. If you got scissors, he's so smart. One nice benefit to white glove delivery, it doesn't show up in a box, so there's no like inflation time. And the mattress like this, I would imagine, would have shown long inflation time. No side handles, kind of a bummer.
Yeah, compared to all the other Saatvas, it looks kind of flat in terms of the sleeping surface. Like, I don't think we've really seen a Saatva bed that comes like this.
Yeah, most have at least some kind of like quilting, like the Lumen Leaf has a really like inviting looking quilted cover. Yeah, let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. It's pretty memory foamy.
Big boy. Definitely seems like a premium memory foam bed. Would you say it has more of a memory foam feel compared to Lumen Leafs?
Well, Lumen Leaf has that quilted top bit, so it feels a little more responsive. This is like proper dense, like my Tempur-Pedic.
Oh, I see. So it's like way less responsive and like more dense.
Yes.
That makes sense with like the flat cover, I guess.
You're good to go.
Joe, go for it, Al. You got your shoes off?
Oh. This is probably your jam though, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to like the dense memory foam feel.
So am I.
The cover feels a little bit cooler maybe than like even the classic. But it's all organic cotton covers on both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, compared to all the other Saatvas, I don't think this is as premium of a design. I mean, it's definitely there in some retrospects, but like the siding isn't that like embroidered. It's just kind of like this flat tan. And
No
it's got
handles.
Yeah, it's no handles. So compared to a lot of other Saatvas, it's definitely like more bare bones. But maybe that's the intention, you know? They want like more.
Well, I think they're trying to match Tempur-Pedic, and Tempur-Pedic always goes flat. And I think that makes it more memory foamy than Lumen Leaf.
Yeah.
Because Lumen Leaf wasn't really a direct competitor to Tempur-Pedic.
I like it. I think if you like memory foam, you're really going to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those like beds that you really sink into. You get a lot of body conforming quality from. Alrighty, so since this is a brand new mattress, really nice Saatva bed, we're not going to like necessarily cut into it to show you what's going on under the hood, but we looked it up online. This is an all-foam mattress. It's got more of a premium design. It starts off with a dense layer of support foam on the bottom. Then you have a more responsive transitional layer, and this is where you can kind of select the firmness to change the mattress up a little bit. So you have a soft and a firm transitional layer. That's going to affect the firmness profile of this bed heavily. Above that, you have a transitional layer of memory foam. It's pretty thick. It's around like 3 inches of like.
That is a thick layer.
Yeah, like a thick layer of memory foam for transition that's probably gonna like affect the edge support and general like firmness for the bed. So that's kind of interesting. Above that, you have like one of the bed's primary comfort layers, which again is memory foam. So it's around 1.5 inches. So that's like.
So it's 4.5 inches of memory foam in this mattress?
Yeah, it's like a huge chunk of memory foam on top.
How tall is this bed? This is like, what, 12?
I would say 12 to 13 inches maybe. I'd say it's around like 12. And then like above on top, just beneath the cover, you've got like the zone support banding that's also its cooling aspect. So
that's very similar to what they had on the Lumen Leaf mattress. They had in the center third, an extra layer of thin foam to make it a little more zoned. And it was also supposed to be cooling. Couldn't feel the cooling all that much, but I do think it was there. I don't think it was just marketing from Saatva. So it looks like the only difference between the two firmness options is that layer that's right above the support foam. Mm-hmm. And so the rest is the same in terms of that 4.5 inches of memory foam. That's a lot of memory foam. Like on The base model Nectar, at least the old one, that had 3 inches of memory foam, I think. On Tempur-Pedic, I think it's 3 to 4. So you're looking at a lot of memory foam in this bed.
Totally. I will say that the construction of this mattress is quite a bit more enhanced than what Lumen Leaf was. Originally, it was a 2-layer all-foam bed with just like memory foam and then like a quilted cover and support foam on the bottom. Then it was a 3-layer bed. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 to 5 layers and a lot of like tech in the cover.
It does seem like trying to make it a little more techy.
Yeah.
Which again, I think is trying to compete with Tempur-Pedic. Tempur-Pedic really highlights the tech features of their bed. They're like, this material was developed by NASA, which it was, which is kind of cool.
Totally.
But
yeah, personally, when I think of Saatva, I don't think about cooling.
no, I don't either.
It's not like marketed as a really cooling bed. This one seems to be marketed as like, like a zone support, memory foam offering that's more premium. I think, compared to the other Saatvas, it's a little less premium in terms of design, but it's definitely like more targeted in terms of its construction compared to like Lumen Leaf, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, design-wise, I think just looking at it, and do I want to lay down on it? I think like Saatva RX and Lumen Leaf and Saatva Classic are like a little bit better.
Yeah.
But this is obviously what they're going for, and I do think this design is really, really trying to compete with Tempur-Pedic.
Totally.
All right, I'm going to do a quick little edge support test. If you're sleeping near the edge of the bed, which you often happen to do for whatever reason, maybe you have a pet that likes to sleep right in between, you want to have solid edge support, and this is just okay edge support, I would say. Because it's just a bunch of foam, it seems to like compress a lot. And if I'm right here on my back, it does feel like I'm gonna fall off. If I switch over to my side, which is normally how I sleep on one shoulder, and if I'm right here, it's not bad.
I mean, you can tell even just sitting on it how much it's compressing down. So, oh boy, I feel like I almost fell already. Yeah, I feel like for being all foam, it's not terrible. But it's definitely not the best.
Yeah, it's no Saatva Classic.
Yeah, no reinforced edges there.
Yeah, so if you're a back sleeper trying to sleep on your edge, on the edge of this bed, probably not good. For side, I think it's probably fine because there's just a little bit more distribution on this side if you're sleeping on your side. But I'd say just okay edge support. Yeah, so if you're on a mattress with poor motion isolation, if you toss and turn a lot, odds are you'll probably wake up your partner, which is not good. You want to have nice restful sleep. That's actually the reason why I switched to a bed like this. I have a Tempur-Pedic mattress right now because my partner kept waking up on our old purple mattress. So having good motion isolation is important. We'll probably retest this at some point because it doesn't look so good, but I think this should be better than it looks right now. All right, gang, so how much do we think this mattress is? JD, what do you think?
Saatva Classic's around like 18, HD's like way more. It's probably in the middle of those. I'd say like 25.
25. My guess is $3K. That would put it below the Tempur-Pedic Pro Adapt, above the base model Adapt, and below the Lisa Reserve, which I think would put it in a pretty nice spot. And it's roughly the same as the Soft HD and the Zenhaven mattress. What do you think, D'Lo?
I think it's $27.99.
After discount. I didn't even factor in discounts. Okay. I got it pulled up here. Let's see. Contour 5. MSRP $29.95.
Dang.
So I was very close.
Really? At the discount.
At the discount, it is $26.95.
So that's pretty close to D-Lo.
So pretty close overall. I mean, we're all pretty in the same ballpark for a queen size. For that price, I think this is decently priced. I think being lower than the Pro Adapt is probably really, really smart because in my opinion, that's probably the most popular mattress from Tempur-Pedic. It has the most number of features and it's below the Lisa Reserve as well, which is another Tempur-Pedic competitor that I really, really like. So now we're gonna just get an idea of how firm we think this mattress is, and also I think the name Contour 5 comes from, it has a 5-zone zone support. I don't really feel that so far, but let's give it another try here. So this does come in two firmness options, and this is the medium. And I feel like this is slightly firmer than the Tempur-Pedic I have at home right now.
Is the other firmness option soft?
No, it's firm.
Oh, it's firm.
Oh, I see.
So this is the softest one that they have. I don't know, I think this is like slightly firmer than a medium. I think it's probably like maybe like a 6-ish. So just on like on the firmer side of medium.
Yeah, it definitely props you up more than it is like pressure relieving. Some memory foam beds, you can kind of like feel like you're stuck in it because you're like sinking into the bed, and because it's super soft on top, but this is like way firm on top. Not way firm, but pretty firm. I usually test like the firmness of beds. Like if I'm feeling pretty propped up on my back or stomach, that's a pretty dead giveaway. But then when I switch to my side, if I feel like a good amount of resistance against my shoulder, it's definitely firmer than a medium, maybe even like closer to a medium firm. I'd say this bed is like medium to medium firm. I'll give it like a 6.5. I think it's a little bit firmer than like some other options for sure.
And I have a hard time judging memory foam beds because it takes such a long time to sink into it. It feels like it's firmer and then you feel like it's softer, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely feels firmer than medium to me. When I first got on, I was like, oh, this is medium firm for sure.
Yeah.
But I am lighter, so I'm not going to sink in quite as much. It's going to feel a little firmer. I don't necessarily feel the zone support either.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a feature they advertise, but I don't know where else the 5 could come from.
Yeah, it makes
in
sense.
the name.
Yeah, Saatva's known for some like lumbar support features in their mattresses, and it makes sense that like it's probably like one of the transition layers is like egg crate foam divided with other types of foam,
Probably.
to kind of provide more support and pressure relief in areas. But yeah, zone support's like super subtle, especially on this bed. How's stomach sleeping, Allie?
I'm not thinking nearly as much as I thought it would. Yeah, I would say for me that feels more like a 7 maybe.
7?
Yeah.
So we're all in, I'd say 6, 6.5, 7.
Yeah, same kind of ballpark. I think, yeah, firmness is really subjective, case by case basis. If you're more petite, you're gonna like lay more on top of the bed, feel it to be firmer. So that kind of makes sense to me, at least.
I wonder how the firm would feel.
Yeah, I bet the firm's probably
Yeah, dead firm.
7.5 to 8.
Right.
Saatva's known for making some really firm beds, and like the firm Saatva Classic is crazy. But we can see what the Mattress Smasher says. I feel like memory foam beds are tougher to judge, but yeah, let's take it in there. So this is a new device that we have here in our office called the Mattress Smasher. It uses some sophisticated machinery in here. There's a magnet and a pressure plate that is designed to give us a very objective firmness score based on a 160-pound individual. We're gonna have a whole video / article describing all the machinery in this thing, and this is the thing that you're only gonna find at CNET. So I'm just gonna swing it into position here. JD's gonna work the computer. Ready? All right, we're level, we're looking good.
Smash, smash,
Smash,
smash,
smash,
smash,
smash,
smash.
Okay, so there's a magnet inside this arm that then will click into place, and it's gonna press down, and then this device here measures the amount of force and how deep it goes into the mattress, which will determine a objective firmness rating for this mattress that is less just what we think, and it's much more scientific. It's gone in pretty far. I bet it's going to give us a lower number than we said.
Yeah.
I think part of that's just the memory foam. It's harder to judge
Yeah.
firmness on a memory foam because it takes so much time to sink in.
Oh,
What's it say?
5.9.
Oh!
So pretty close to what we originally thought. Owen thought 1 point off from that.
I thought 6.0.
Yeah, so that's pretty accurate. And again, we're going to test this multiple times and get an average score. But yeah, it's pretty close to what we initially thought.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right, yeah, we're just going to run this a few more times, get an average, and we'll reveal the final number to you in a little bit. All right, so we just used the Mattress Smasher on the Saatva Contour 5. We tested it 3 times, giving us a 5.9, a 5.9, and a 6.2, which averages out to 6, which means I was right on with the firmness of the medium model. Not sure what the firm model will be, but it should be significantly firmer than this. So just to sum up our initial thoughts on this mattress, I think this is a really solid, luxurious memory foam mattress. I think it is a little bit nicer than maybe the Temper Adapt mattress, which is one of the more basic beds. But in terms of other mattresses in its class, I think I prefer the Lease Reserve a little bit. I like that bed is a hybrid, comes in 3 firmness options, and it has a much more noticeable cooling factor. But Saatva is an excellent brand. This is backed by some really, really nice policies. You get an entire year trial period, you get only a small return fee, and complimentary white glove delivery. I think if you're looking for a really, really nice memory foam mattress, this should be on your short list. We'll have more details in our written review that should be out in a couple weeks on our website. Make sure you look down below in the description for that, and any discounts we can find. This is a new style of video we're trying out. If you enjoyed it, make sure you let us know in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen with CNET, and I'll see you in the next one.